If you find something of value in our content, consider giving it a like. This is the Ajijic360 Weekly Report for the second week of July 2024.
This week, we're going to review 8 new lessons in 7 different areas and 8 different fractions in Lake Chapala, starting at $129,764 in Chapala, up to $652,280 in Chula, Vista, Norte. The exchange rate for this week is.
We're going to start this week with a lesson in a hacienda concept styled community in Upper Ajijic, Callejón del Tepalo.
In Upper Ajijic, offer at $549,000. Callejón del Tepalo, gated community. Covered carport for 2 vehicles. Step half level up, the main entrance. A foyer distributing the areas. Southwards, the living area with fireplace. Wooden bookshelf, arched, connected to the dining area. The kitchen room at the northwest of the building. South from the living and dining area. The covered outdoor terrace. And the grounds of this residence. Detached building, framing garden space with trees. The master bedroom at the southwest corner with lake views. Ensuite bathroom. 2 guest bathrooms. And a den space. The amenities of this community, right by the gate. Pool and common house.
1-level residence with lake views. 3 bathrooms and a den, located at the south-centered area of Callejón del Tepalo in Upper Ajijic.
The time and price comparables for this property are at a lower price, La Reserva West in West Ajijic, and at a higher price, Mazatlan Street in Chula, Vista Norte, San Antonio area. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Riviera Alta in Upper Ajijic and Callejón del Tepalo in Upper Ajijic.
Moving to the west side of Ajijic, a new gated community that is still growing without much disturbance. Already under high occupancy at the houses that are already built. This house is located at the southeast corner of La Reserva West.
In West Ajijic, offer at $436,898. La Reserva West, 1 block south from the gate and the amenities. On the east corner, a thick wooden front door, the foyer, and the front patio. The kitchen space right next, open concept area under an exposed brick dome. Sliding glass doors to the covered terrace and the grassed area. This house limits with the bushes and the trees of a private members' house of La Reserva Club. The master bedroom at the southeast of the building and 2 guest bedrooms westward, at the center and at the southwest, facing the streets. Large amenities with pool, green spaces, covered saloon, and a gym area.
One-level unit with 3 suites. 1 block away from the amenities, facing west. In a community with double security gate. La Reserva West.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Cielo Vista in San Antonio, and at the higher price, Callejón del Tepalo gated community in Upper Ajijic, and compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks: La Reserva, June week 4, 2024 in West Ajijic, and Puerta Arroyo, June week 2, 2024 in West Ajijic.
In San Antonio area, we're going to review two listings in two neighboring communities at the north of the San Antonio area, Cielo Vista and Chula Vista Norte.
In San Antonio, offer at $329,208. Cielo Vista, Andromeda Street. Detached one-level building, cover off-street parking. We enter to this open concept building, the kitchen at the west, with center island, rooming cabinetry, open space frame on sliding glass doors, to the outdoor back garden, a building wrapping garden space. On the east side, two suites, one on the north side and the other at the south side, facing the street, separated by the lounge TV area.
One level building with two suites, open areas extend to the outdoor area, barbecue area at the outside connected to the kitchen area on Andromeda Street in Cielo Vista, San Antonio area.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Santa Cristina Street in Upper Riberas, and at the higher price, La Reserva West in West Ajijic, and compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks: Cielo Vista, May week 1, 2024 in San Antonio. In San Antonio, offer at $652,208. Chula Vista Norte, Privada Mazatlan Street. Flat lot at a higher elevation from the street level. Driveway on flagstone. We enter to this two-level building. Right in, the living area with on-wall fireplace. Under an exposed brick dome. Next, the dining area and kitchen space. Southward from the open space, the garden area with blue flowers bordering the south line of this lot. An open terrace with flagstone on the southwest corner of the lot. And at the southwest corner of the building, the master bedroom, ensuite bathroom, the guest suite, and a large studio. Moving upstairs, a fully independent suite with kitchen, one bedroom, opening to its private balcony across the entire width of this floor.
A two-level building with 5 suites, an independent unit at the top, and a lot in length for favoring these views at the south and the northeast of Chula Vista Norte.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Callejón del Tepalo gated community in Upper Ajijic, and compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Jalisco Street, make week 3. Chula, Vista, Norte, San Antonio.
Now we're going to be moving east to the north side of Riberas, Upper Riberas, for a duplex house that we're going to be reviewing at this point.
In Upper Riberas, offer at $301,950. Santa Cristina Street. Ample double carport for this duplex house. At the ground level, the covered front porch and the entrance to the ground level unit. At the west side of the lot, a service access to the back garden of the residence. A green space covering a third of the lot area of this property. Moving to the upper level, independent stairs at the east of the building. Inside the upper unit, the living area. Extending to the north, the kitchen space. 2 bathrooms and a shared bathroom at the middle. At the south side of this building.
On the south of the street, off-street parking area, duplex building, and at the south of the lot, the garden area, sections of thirds in this lot. At the north side of Riberas, 2 blocks away from the road, on Santa Monica Street, Upper Riberas.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Roca Azul in Jocotepec, and at the higher price, Andromeda Street, Cielo, Vista, San Antonio area. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Lower Riberas, June week 2, 2024, and Upper Riberas, May week 3, 2024.
Now we're going to review 2 units in Chapala Village. One in Guadalupe's fraction and the others in Red's fraction.
In Chapala, offer at $229,764. Pescadores Street. Off-street covered parking for 2 vehicles. Detached at the south, service access to the back garden. Inside the ground level, open space, living, dining area, and the kitchen at the front. Windows to the parking area. Rooms at the upper level.
2-level building, we're still missing some finishes. This is what we call grade construction. We're still missing construction in kitchens and bathrooms. This lot is located on the north side of Pescadores in Guadalupe fraction in Chapala.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the higher price, Las Redes in Chapala area. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Las Redes in Chapala area. Las Pergolas in Chapala area, June week 4, 2024. In Chapala, offer at $209,975. Las Redes Street. Front gate in between 2 ficus trees. Driving across the front yard to the building. Front facade with terracotta arches to the living and dining area. The kitchen at the south. And 2 bathrooms.
Well-built, one-level building, humble construction. At the front of the plot, the yard and the front parking. 2 bathrooms on the building, on rarest fraction in Chapala village.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Pescadores Street in Chapala, and at the higher price, Roca Azul in Jocotepec. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Chapala Haciendas, July week 1, 2024, and also in Chapala Haciendas, May week 3, 2024.
Finally, we're going to review one listing in Joco area. On Roca Azul fraction, the east side, right pretty much by the entrance of this community.
In Jocotepec, offer at $219,000. Roca Azul, east section, detached one-level building, front garden to the entrance, double front door with screen to the open area, living and dining area extended to the south, to the kitchen space. 2 bathrooms at the front of the building facing the street. A building with multiple windows and skylights, with a mixture of flat and vaulted ceilings. A screened covered back terrace to the back garden. A detached studio with its own covered open terrace at the back of the lot. A space immersed in the garden area under the shade of trees, gifted with blooming fruit trees.
Detached one-level building with 3 suites. And at the back, a detached building for a den with a terrace, surrounded with lush gardens. In Roca Azul, Joco area.
The time and price comparables for this property are: at the lower price, Las Redes in Chapala, and at the higher price, Santa Cristina, Upper Riberas. And compare with the following dimensions in land and construction. Find area and fraction comparables in the following weeks. Roca Azul, May week 2, 2024, and at the same fraction, Roca Azul, March week 2, 2024.
And now, our general sections of comparables and statistics. The number of new listings group and its corresponding price category. Average pricing for a color price separation goes as follows. Now, we're going to compare general features and not specifics for each price category.
Under 200,000 we have the property in Chapala village, a 2-level building under a great price. It needs to be adapted to the specific finishes. This is what we call a grade construction, which is the finished building without the finishes. In kitchen, bathrooms, and rooms. Under 300,000 we have 2 properties, Las Redes in Chapala and Roca Azul in Jocotepec. Las Redes in Chapala village, urban area, access to all services. The building is modest. It needs adaptation, specifically in the kitchen and the rooms. The Roca Azul in Jocotepec is a nice property, great building for the price, with beautiful grounds, although the location is considered too far out for most of the demand looking in Lake Chapala area. Guess how much a property like this will be priced in Ajijic area? Under 400,000 we have two properties, the Upper Riberas duplex house and the Cielo Vista one-level building in San Antonio area. The duplex house in Upper Riberas is definitely for someone targeted an investment possibility. And again, the return of investment is determined by the occupancy rate for both of the units, the ground level and the upper unit. The Cielo Vista is a nice one-level unit in a good location. A neighbor that offers good amenities. It is an area with good demand. Still, there are so many lots next to the property, and noise could be a bit uncomfortable at some given time, but it's not a bad prospect for the long term. Under 500,000 we have La Reserva West, a residence with look after features. Recently built, it offers no furniture, but it's a competitive price, although you must consider that this house has no views, and the front bedroom gets all the heat from the evening sun. Under 600,000, Villas del Tepalo, one-level building hacienda style in Upper Ajijic. Villas del Tepalo is a look-after community. This property is in a higher elevation at the south of the street, few steps up to the clear ground level of the unit. Under 700,000 we have Chula Vista Norte listing, with the flexibility of a guest house in the upper level. It is a large lot with a large construction, and at this price point it competes with a lot of options, although most of them won't have this frontage with these views.
That's all for this week's report. If you're looking for a house in the Lake Chapala area, or you want to sell your house in the Lake Chapala area, do not miss contacting us. And if you found something of value in this video, consider giving a like. That will help the channel and will provide you more quality content.
Disclaimer: the information presented in this video is not official. It's subject to unintentional human error and is based on the time it was originally published. Price, exchange rate, and status of the properties, among other information, are susceptible to changes. Visit our site, Ajijic360.com, for the most updated information, and for professional assistance, send us an email to contact@Ajijic360.com.